Salutations, folks. So this video is covering exercises from the course, but what they really are mini speeches. And what are the purpose of these mini speeches? To get you more comfortable chatting in front of people or in front of the camera, whichever comes first. There are going to be 3 of these in the course as of right now. The 3 that I have planned. Let's put it that way. The beauty with these speeches, these mini speeches, is there is no time limit and there are no outlines due. So I'm giving a generalized topic and letting you have your freedom. Yay! So the first mini speech we do is called, well, I call it the song speech. What do I mean? You are to upload when you do your speech and you send it to me, however we choose to go about it. I want you to email me or upload on, I'll have a section on Blackboard where you can upload a video. You know, you can go to YouTube and click share. A song. Sounds pretty simple enough, so here we go. This song, I want you in your speech, and you can play some of the song in the background while you're doing your speech, but it's to let us know what that song means to you. Now, that particular song can remind you of someone. It can remind you of a moment in time, perhaps a particular school year, a fond memory. Tell us why that song is important to you. Again, just like the main speeches, I'll also do mini videos going into depth over these. So it's a song memory. We'll call it memory speech. But you're using a song as your platform, telling us why. And it could just, or it could be an artist. You know, this particular artist I enjoy because they speak to me and why. I was going through a really rough time, and the song just really reached out to me. I have particular songs that instantly reminds me of people, instantly reminds me of a moment, you know, it brings you back to instantly. Maybe it's a song that you and your friends listened to your whole freshman year, or when you were in middle school, like, oh, this song reminds me of 6th grade, and da-da-da-da. Whereas, like, I have songs that remind me of my kids. I have some, You Are My Sunshine. I sang that to every one of my babies when they were little. I have it tattooed on me. It is a deep meaning song. I have a song that reminds me of my wedding, what I walked down to, a song that reminds me of my dad. You know, these are specific songs that he sang to me. These are specific memories associated with songs. There's also songs I'm like, oh man, that came out when I was a senior in high school. So it instantly brings me back. That's what I'm talking about. The song brings it back, a memory of a person or a moment or a feeling, an emotion. It invokes something in you. Or it could just speak to you, you know. This song, whenever I'm down, instantly brings me happiness. Or if when I'm really stressed, the song instantly calms me. So that's all we're looking for here. One song. You upload that song. You provide a link so I can watch the video and hear the song. You can play the song in the background while you're talking to me. There's no time limit and no outline due. So that's our memory mini speech. Second mini speech. Mini speech. I think I said it twice. Second mini speech is what I'm dubbing Halloween Horror Supernatural. What do I mean by this? This will probably happen around the Halloween time, end of October. No time limit, no outline due. You can talk about a Halloween tradition, you know, trick-or-treating, carving, you know, jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins, decorating, or traditional Halloween, or same way, I got the wrong wording here. I don't know why I'm looking up for it, but it could be Halloween traditions. Okay, it doesn't have to be just specifically Halloween. You could talk about your favorite supernatural television show or film or thriller TV show or film or horror-based TV show or film or franchise. There's many horror franchises like Halloween and the Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Streets and da-da-da-da-da. It doesn't have to be that extreme either. There's villains and horror in, you know, PG-13 style films. You know, think of Maleficent or the evil queens of Disney, or it doesn't even have evil queens. Jafar is evil. But, you can pick a television series or a film and talk about it in supernatural based or thriller based or horror based, psychological thriller based. There's a whole lot here. There's television shows that are specifically horror, or they're specifically thrillers. You can discuss those as well. There's cartoon series that follow the supernatural, and then they have crime documentaries. You can talk about podcasts that follow underneath any of these genres. You can also, within this, talk about ghost stories. Maybe there's a particular ghost story you've heard your entire life, or maybe you have had an experience. Or you can talk about urban legends. Maybe there's a particular urban legend that you love. There's films about urban legends. There's television series about urban legends. There's books. Oh gosh, let's open up that. Maybe you could talk about your favorite horror or thriller or suspense writer, or a particular book in a series. Maybe you're a Stephen King fan, but maybe you only really like one of their books. Maybe do a comparison. Okay, so I read The Shining and I watched The Shining, and then I watched the newest film, and maybe you could do a comparison. Or Carrie. Maybe you read the book. Maybe you've watched the original Carrie film. Or maybe you watch the new adaptation of Carrie, or maybe you watched the sequel Carrie that came out decades after the first one. You see where I'm going here? You can pick it. It just has to be horror, Halloween, suspense, thriller, spooky themed. So it can be personal, it can be a tall tale, it can be an urban legend, it could be traditions, it could be, traditions all through the world. It could be your particular traditions, like maybe every year for Halloween your family does something like bobbing for apples, or remember going to fall festivals and bobbing for apples. It just has to be under this big blanket or umbrella, if you would. And this umbrella covers horror, Halloween, spooky, supernatural, thriller, anything like that. So the sky's the limit. You can choose a film, you can choose a television series, you can choose a character, you can choose a personal experience, an urban legend, a tall tale, a ghost story, traditions, maybe your favorite Halloween candy. I don't know. Maybe you make Halloween goodies. Maybe, or you can even talk about favorite costumes that you have worn. So you really have a variety to choose from here. Again, no time limit and no outline due. And the third mini speech is a Thanksgiving themed speech. And this one is plead your case. What do I mean by this? Your third speech is Thanksgiving themed in the fact that you are going to tell me what your favorite side and dessert is for Thanksgiving. I don't need to know the main dishes. It's going to be turkey, might be duck, might be ham, or if you're vegan or vegetarian, it's not going to be one of those. I want to know what your favorite side dish is and what your favorite dessert is. So plead your case. If it's green bean casserole and pumpkin pie, tell me why. Maybe it's because it just tastes good, or, maybe a family member makes it every year and it's your favorite because maybe you only get it this one time a year. Maybe it's sweet potato casserole and apple pie. Who knows? I want you to tell me. So, you'll plead your case on your favorite Thanksgiving side dish and dessert. No time limit and no outline. This is going to happen around, obviously, Thanksgiving time. I'll do another specific video for it. But these are your mini speeches, exercises that we're going to do through the course. And these are just to get you more comfortable. I give you an umbrella topic, and sky's the limit. So you have your memory song one, Halloween, horror, spooky, supernatural, thriller, and Thanksgiving. Sounds pretty fun to me. All right, guys. So as always, I will post specific videos for each speech, and there'll be documents that I will download that you can upload for each speech. And the requirements of the mini speeches are more chill and relaxed, and it's really just to get you more comfortable speaking. I give you an umbrella topic, and you get to have the sky's the limit, and that makes us a little bit more comfortable in our speaking. So, thank you so much, and I'm sure you'll see me soon with more videos. Thanks.